So, have you ever heard about Peppa Pig's sister, the one who was never shown in the show? I know you are probably thinking, Peppa Pig's sister? That was never a thing. But this is where the truth gets even more disturbing because according to a theory, Peppa Pig has a twin sister who is actually part of the show, but has been intentionally hiding for your eyes. It is said that Daddy Pig and Mummy Pig hate this twin sister, and that's why she has been locked away in a place that will send chills down your spine just by hearing its name. You can see it yourself.
I was watching Peppa Pig and realized something crazy. In fact, Peppa Pig has a twin sister who is imprisoned. In the official posters of Peppa Pig, we usually see a happy family of 4: Daddy Pig, Mummy Pig, Peppa, and George. However, upon closer inspection, there's a fifth figure in the house. This mysterious girl is none other than Peppa's imprisoned twin sister. Although she looks almost identical to Peppa, their fates couldn't be more different. Maybe because she's seriously ill, Daddy Pig and Mummy Pig refused to take care of her. Instead, they locked her away in the basement and only acknowledged Peppa as their daughter to the outside world. She's been confined for so long. When she appears in the pictures, it's actually her cry for help, hoping someone will notice and rescue her. But as we all know, no one ever does. The pain of being ignored by her family has gradually twisted her mind. In the episode The Power Cut, Daddy Pig gropes his way into the basement to find a flashlight. As he descends, we hear a loud crash. Was it really just an accident? Here's a bold speculation. Perhaps the sister hiding in the shadows deliberately cut the power, creating the blackout to lure her family into the basement. She might be trying to escape or even take revenge on her cold-hearted family. This theory might just shatter your childhood. Behind the innocent facade of this children's show lies a dark and disturbing secret.
So you must have noticed the basement, a dark closed room where there is no light, no sound and no hope. Now maybe you understand why the show is always portrayed as so sweet and innocent, because whatever is hidden beneath the basement, no one has the courage to show it. And if you think, come on, Peppa Pig is just a cute cartoon, then after hearing this reality, your opinion might never be the same again. But wait, this is just a beginning. In today's video, we are looking at even more disturbing theories behind sweet cartoon that will force you to think. Maybe we all been looking at these shows the wrong way all along. So come on, let's move to the next theory. You must have noticed that Peppa Pig house is always shown on the top of a very high hill. But there's something strange. To this day, we have never been shown what lies beneath the hill. Why? What is it that hidden there that the creators don't want us to see? You can see it yourself.
Why is Peppa Pig's house built on a lonely hill? Is there something buried beneath it? Something so disturbing it could shake you to the core? In every episode, Peppa's house is shown standing tall on a steep hill. No other houses nearby, no roads, just one lonely house and an eerie silence beneath it. But behind this setup lies a very disturbing truth. That hill, it's not natural. It's a cover-up, a hidden secret that Peppa's family never talks about. According to a deleted storyboard, there was once a scene showing a locked basement under Peppa's house, and from it, strange sounds could be heard at night. Some fans believe it's just a bunker, but others think it might be a secret lab. Or worse, the place where Peppa's forgotten twin sister was once locked away. But the darkest theory says the entire hill is actually an old burial ground, and Peppa's family lives right above it, to forever bury the haunting truth of their past. But wait, if you want to uncover the dark origin of Peppa Pig, click the link below and don't forget to subscribe, or else this spider might crawl into your bed tonight.
So according to this theory, there could be a secret area beneath the hill, or maybe an underground lab where experiments are considered on these animals, mutant animals, failed experiment, and that's the reason the area below is always kept out of the camera's view. It's possible that what we think is a cartoon is actually just a cover-up story. Now what do you think? Is this just imagination or a dark truth that been hidden from us? Let us know in the comments. And now let's move on to our next theory. You have been definitely watching Phineas and Ferb, where Phineas and Ferb carry out crazy experiment every single day. But one character always stands out. It is Candace. Every time Phineas and Ferb build something new, Candace wants only one thing: to expose them. But the question is, why is Candace so desperate when she has such an intelligent, caring brothers? Why does she seems to hate them? The reason behind this hate is something you may have never noticed, and the creepiest part, Candace herself gave a hint about this reason. You can see it yourself.
Candace finally revealed why she's obsessed with busting Phineas and Ferb. No matter how cool or fun Phineas and Ferb's inventions seem to be, Candace is always trying to get her brothers in trouble by telling their mom all of the crazy stuff they do in the backyard. But in one episode, when she gets stuck in an elevator with Phineas and Ferb, she tells them there are 2 reasons why she always tries to bust them. One of them is obvious. It's because if she tried half of the stuff they do, she'd get busted instantly. So she doesn't think it's fair that they can get away with it. But the other reason is because some of the the stuff they built seems so dangerous, and she doesn't want anything bad to happen to her brothers. But Phineas tells her that they try to live by Ferb's saying, which is to make the most out of the time they have together, and even says that Candace is always invited to join them on their cool adventures. Then Phineas and Ferb build a flying elevator to get them out of there, and get Candace to her date with Jeremy on time. But even though they missed their show, she tells Jeremy Ferb's saying, and Jeremy finally tells Candace that he loves her, which makes Candace so excited that she forgets to say it back.
Now maybe you finally understand Candace was never a pet sister. In a reality, Candace wanted only one thing: to keep her brothers alive. Phineas and Ferb's inventions were not just cool, they were extremely dangerous experiments that one day could have backfired on them. Candace did not try to expose them because she wanted attention. She did it because if some authority stopped them, maybe someone's life could be saved. Every time she screamed "Mom," what she was really saying was, "Please save them." But sadly, she was never listened to. And now let's move forward to the next disturbing theory. You have been definitely watching Dora the Explorer, the sweetest, most innocent cartoon of our childhood. We follow Dora's instruction, talking to the screen, and today we think, man, we are so stupid. But that was our childhood, and Dora was not just a cartoon, she was an emotion. Her song that went straight into our heart. But what if I told you that Dora's sweet song was never sweet at all? Because some people reversed Dora's song, and what they heard was extremely disturbing.
Did you notice something creepy behind this Dora song?
Dora, Dora, Dora the Explorer!
Because when you play it in reverse, there's a disturbing meaning behind it. If this creeps you out, kindly like and subscribe.
And now, after hearing this, your mind must be shaken. A cute cartoon song, when played in reverse, had lines in it that were definitely not meant for kids. Poop, dark reference, and sound that feel like some kind of satanic ritual. As if that song was not a song at all, but a mantra meant to serve someone. It's just this image. And now, is this just imagination or a coincidence? That's a little too perfect. Have you ever tried reversing Dora's song or any other cartoon song? If you have, make sure to tell us in the comments. And also write which cartoon you want to see disturbing theories about next. And now let's move to our next theory. So you are definitely watching Ben 10. We all wished that the Omnitrix was on our wrist, turning into aliens and saving the world. That dream has crossed every kid's mind at least once. But one Ben 10 fan's mind went in a very different direction. He did not become Ben 10 himself, but he made a fan-made animation showing what he would do if he were Ben 10. And what he showed was nothing like a hero.
Have you seen the most terrifying watch in Ben 10? But first, like and subscribe if Ben 10 was part of your childhood. In the middle of the night, Ben was walking alone in the forest when he saw a shooting star falling from the sky. When he went to check it out, he realized it wasn't a star at all. It was a watch. The watch suddenly stuck to his mouth and turned him into Ghost Freak. But after transforming, something felt wrong. Ghost Freak suddenly felt hungry, then went to someone's house. While the owner was quietly watching TV, Ghost Freak was standing there wanting to eat him alive.
So just watching by this animation, you can tell how creepy this person's mindset really was. If the Omnitrix has fallen into his head, maybe instead of saving the world, he would even try to take revenge on it. But in a way, this theory is not completely wrong either, because the Ghost Freak from Ben 10 has always shown his dark nature. It's possible that if the Omnitrix exists in real life, the truth might look exactly like this. But let's leave this topic and move forward to the next disturbing theory. You have been probably watching regular show, a funny crazy cartoon made for both kids and adults. But you will be shocked to know that one episode of this show was so terrifying that many people turned off their TVs while watching it. Not just kids, even adults. This episode was a Halloween special, but after seeing the audience reaction, the creators were forced to cut certain parts of the episode. And yet, what remained was still enough to mess with your head.
Don't watch this disturbing episode of Regular Show, because this episode was not meant for kids. Because it starts with Muscle Man searching for something, and suddenly he gets dragged away. But when he comes back to the house, he's actually been skinned alive. Then the phone starts ringing, and High Five Ghost picks it up, but gets sucked into the phone and sprayed out of the speaker. And that's when things get worse, because they don't realize the wizard is already inside the house, and he breaks Skip's crossbow, pushes him into the fireplace, and burns him alive. And Benson is next. He gets drowned in a toilet full of filth. Then Pops gets locked inside a dresser and slowly suffocates. And Mordecai is the last one left. But something even more disturbing happens. But like and subscribe and comment if this episode scared you or not, because in the end, this was all inside Rigby's dream, until it suddenly reveals that Rigby himself is the wizard.
Happy Halloween!
Now think about it yourself. Even after parts were cut, we can clearly see how every character is being finished off in the creepiest possible way. This does not feel like a funny cartoon, it feels like someone put their dark imagination directly onto the scenes. And the question is, how can a kids show created an episode like this? Maybe because by calling it a Halloween special, everything was hidden. Had you seen this episode before or not? Tell us in the comments. And now if you like the video, make sure to comment. I'm genuinely waiting for your comments, and also write what kind of cartoon disturbing theories you want to see next.